free throw drops for Hansbrough.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Well, that one was a very physical game, and it played right into their hands. You know, a lot of their points came at the foul line, Clark.
Yeah, and it also led to a lot of foul trouble for some of the key guys they were up against. So don't forget about that part of it either.
Hansbrough hits them both. Wall passes to Beal. His three-pointers off the mark. It's been a quick start here for Toronto. It's a 5-point game. Hansbrough misses.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
Beal gets a wide-open look. It's Wall with the drive. 5 to shoot. It's Beal on the wing. Shoots a 3. They grab their own miss. Nene. And he banks in the layup. Nene's got his first points of the night.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Wall. Ross kicks to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Hansbrough. Beal with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. Took him no time at all on that one. And this game is tied up now.
He recognized there a good job by him that he could find some room behind that three-point line on the break.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Well, a lot of offense came from this group during the regular season. Look here at the league's highest scoring shooting guards. The fourth spot held by DeMar DeRozan.
Well, night after night, we see this group punish opposing defenses. If you pick one way to deal with them, they'll just find another way to beat you.
Well, when you look at those numbers, you can tell that among the NBA's perimeter players, Steve, they're as explosive as it gets. It takes a lot of energy expended to defend any of them.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. Outside, Pierce. Pass to Wall. Back to Pierce. It's tipped. 6 on the shot clock. Wall draws the double. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Wizards. And Toronto also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. The drive by Lowry. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Raptors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one misses. Washington has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Wall kicks to Gortat. The kick out to Wall. There's Beal with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
2 points.
That's good.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
It's Wall with the drive. The kick out to Pierce. Dishes it to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Pierce. And that... assist by John Wall. And it's 6 points for Paul Pierce.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Pierce with the ball.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than the layups.
The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Washington making some changes. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Gortat. Rasul Butler comes in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Pierce with the steal.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Yeah, absolutely. They made the steal pay dividends instantly in the open floor.
Lowry kicks to Ross. Johnson with it. Butler covering. Ross with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Ross has got 6 points. Sessions passes to Butler. It's Pierce on the wing. Kicks to Sessions. Back to Pierce. The feed now to Butler. Tipped away. It's stolen by DeRozan. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Washington out in front, up one. Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Washington?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
They've got Rasul Butler, Otto Porter Jr. out there with Ramon Sessions. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. Then it's Nene in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Lets it fly from 18. And yes, sir, that one drops. DeRozan's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Now here's Sessions. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Lowry. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfect.
And the shot is good. The Raptor lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Nene.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
And it's Lowry penetrating. That one goes. Count. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Washington calls timeout. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Kevin Seraphin. Pierce comes in for Rasul Butler. Beal's checked in for Porter. And it's John Wall in for Sessions. Outside, Pierce. Back to Wall. Right at the free throw line. And he gets the bucket. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Fires for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. It's Gortat with the drive. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And Lowry gets double teamed. And the Raptors with the ball. Johnson kicks to Johnson. And that is good.
2 points.
Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now the dish to Pierce. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Nice ball movement by Washington. From downtown, the rebound by Johnson. Raptors leading by 4. That's good from Lowry on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 3 assists in the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
That's good. And that's 13 points for Paul Pierce.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Toronto calls timeout. Wizards making a switch here. Humphries checked in. And some changes here for the Raptors. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best from the charity stripe in the regular season. The Raptors in second.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weaker shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Williams can't get it to go. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Pierce kicks to Beal. Back to Pierce. Wall dishes to Pierce. Here's Beal. Beal can't get that one to fall. Raptors leading by 3. From deep, Williams. Ross with the steal. One-on-one here. Williams can't get it to go.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
And Beal kicks to Gortat. And stolen by Patterson. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. From 17 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Washington, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Feeds the Wall. Pass to Pierce. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. And that's now 17 points for Paul Pierce. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now the pass to Vasquez. Back to Williams. He kicks it to Vasquez. Here's Ross. And the layup falls. Ross has got 8 points. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Raptors lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from the Verizon Center. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup.
Paul Pierce playing very well. He has 17 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Terrence Ross is out there with Tyler Hansbrough, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make.